I'm trying. Hey there, this is Joyce Kettering from creativeandproductive.com. I'm trying something new this week because the month of May is going to be super busy. So I'm going to do a few YouTube lives that take a little bit less time than writing a full blog post. So I am working on exciting new blog posts on creativeandproductive.com, but I'm going to try something a bit different today. So the question I'm going to do my best to answer today is how to set up a website if you're a music composer and you're trying to get work as a composer, or sync licensing opportunities as well. So first thing I want to say is that you don't necessarily need a website. So I actually love website building, and I love all the work that goes into getting traffic to your website and optimizing your website for conversions and all that. I like to geek out on that. But if it's not your thing, if you're a music composer and don't have that kind of geeky vibe, I would actually advise against having a website. Like, don't waste your time on that. Just focus on reaching out to content creators, video content creators, and offer to work with them. That's actually the best thing you can do to get work. But if you do want to create a website, then you have a few options. I think Squarespace or Wix are really good ways to get started. You don't even have, they have the option for free accounts as well, so you can start creating a website and seeing if it works for you. Some of the benefits of having a website, really, if you're a music composer, includes, you have like full control over your image, branding, the user experience, which, for example, on YouTube, I don't have control over that. Whereas on creativeandproductive.com, I have full control about how I want to brand my blog. Same for malastmusic.com. So also you own the data. You won't lose any followers if SoundCloud shuts down, for example. So if you build your audience on SoundCloud, you always have the risk that, SoundCloud disappears like MySpace did way back in the day. You also have, when you create your own website, you also have full access to detailed analytics. You could set up Google Analytics and get lots of information about, where are the people coming from, how are they getting to know your website, where are they in the world, all that sorts of interesting analytics that can help you build your business. It's also, a website can also be like a centralized place where people know where to find the information that they need. So if you're doing a lot of social media, you're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, maybe it's a little bit all over the place and it's asking for a lot of energy on your part. And having a website can really just be that like kind of home where you have everything that's really important there. And also, having your own website gives you the option to actually license your music directly through your website. You can actually build in kind of your own custom music library with your music, which can be pretty cool. So really, when you're a music composer, the three primary roles of the website, as I see it, would be to act as a business card, kind of 2.0. So again, the most important thing you can do is actually meeting your customers and reaching out to indie filmmakers, YouTubers, video content creators, and podcasters, trying to work with them and get your music in their projects. But having a website can really be that act as a business card. So when you meet someone, you can say, yo, and if you want to find out more, you can actually go to this address and you'll have all the information you need. And that relieves some of the pressure. It's also a place where you can share your portfolio, so people who go there have a good idea of you have complete control over what they experience. It's also a great way, having your own website is a great way to build an audience. So if you're a singer-songwriter touring, and that can be extra cool, but just understand that when you create the website, nobody's going to go there if you don't do anything. So it's also a lot of work. That's why I was saying you don't actually need it. The most important thing you need to make a living making music is do gigs or send your music to publishers or music libraries, or meet indie filmmakers, try to work with them, or performing artists so you can write their songs. This is the most important thing you can do. the website is kind of secondary. So you have to understand that it's not because you build a website that suddenly you're going to get customers. You'll still need to do a lot of work to actually get an audience on that website. But it's still really cool. Like I actually discovered when I created my first online course and then created creativeandproductive.com that I really enjoy blogging, which I didn't know I would. So you may. Writing has actually helped me. Writing for creativeandproductive.com has actually also helped my own music. So it can be a cool thing to do. Third role that the website can have, selling your music directly to the customer. So role number one, acting as a business card 2.0, like showing your portfolio. Number two, building an audience. You can really build a pretty strong audience online. So if you're in a small city and networking isn't that big an option for you, that can be a really cool thing. And number three, selling your music directly to the customer. Again, people are not just going to find you. You'll still need to do a lot of cold outreach, and actually find those customers. But you can avoid the middleman and the music library or publisher or whatever, and do everything through your website, with the understanding that it's a lot of work. You need to sort through contracts, have that already. Okay, some of the downsides, I've mentioned it. It takes a lot of time, a lot of energy to do it right. So it's fairly easy to set up a website. I mentioned Squarespace and Wix. You can try it right now. Super easy to set up. But if you really want to build your audience through on the website, it can be a distraction to more important work, which as a music composer would be making high quality music and making sales calls, to actually get placements. So that's it for today, really. Next video, I'll talk to you a little bit about ideas on how you can drive traffic to your site. And don't hesitate, if you have questions that you want me to answer, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments section. I'm going to do a few of these videos in the coming weeks because I'm working on a few projects that are taking up a lot of my time, and it's putting pressure on the blogging side of my business, where I have a little bit less time to do full-blown research. So I'm doing these videos as a replacement, so I don't leave you hanging completely. So yeah, basically, if you have a question, don't hesitate to ask it in the comments. I'll either answer right away in the comments, or I'll make a new video. I'll use your question for a new video in the coming weeks. Right, bye, and don't forget, you've got lots of resources in the show notes on creativeandproductive.com. Don't hesitate to hit subscribe and get in touch with me if there's anything I can help you with. Bye.